everyone, it's Danika, which you might already know. I've been wanting to start video blogging for a while, and I'm finally doing it. Here I am. So, yeah. I'm in New York in my apartment. This is it. You'll be seeing a lot of it. As many of you know, I started a serious health and kind of greatness journey. In January, I started eating completely clean. I did a program called the Whole 30. I got really educated on nutrition, and I shifted everything in that realm and started working out as well, doing a lot of yoga and cardio and walking and just kind of shifting everything in my life because I wanted to be the best version of myself. And it made massive, massive differences. In the last 3.5 months, I have lost about 30 pounds, but sorry, that's Kingsley. But the most important thing is that was so minor in comparison to everything else that happened. And I think the biggest thing that I realized was how, Kingsley, I realized how to get back in touch with myself and my body and to start listening to myself again. And for me, I have always been someone who eats out of comfort, or some people call it emotional eating. I like to call it comfort eating because I think it's a little more relatable for people. The last month, I've really been focusing on eating only when I'm hungry, and that is only out of physical stomach hunger, because for so long I would eat when I got home because it felt right, or I would eat in preparation of feeling like I was supposed to eat, or I was going to the gym in an hour so I needed to eat. I lost complete touch with why we're supposed to eat in the first place due to all the dieting that I've done over the last, God knows, decades. I kind of forgot, I guess, in a way, that the reason we eat is because our bodies are hungry and it needs fuel. That's the reason we should be eating. When I find myself wanting to reach for food and then stopping and realizing that I'm not physically hungry, I then have this light bulb that says, okay, well then that means something's going on. Something is uncomfortable for you, and what is it that that you can do to soothe that? So if I recognize that I'm just tired and worn out, then I try and take a nap, or I rest in my bed, or I read. If I'm feeling overwhelmed or stressed out about things, then I find something that'll really soothe me and calm me. So I might take a bath, or I might go on Pinterest for 20 minutes, or read a book that I'm enjoying, or anything along those lines. So I think it's being aware and stopping and recognizing that if you're hungry for comfort and you reach for food, all it's going to do is cover up those temporary feelings and then leave you in a place where you still feel that after you eat and you binge or whatever it is. You're right back at that place, but now you have an added layer of guilt because of you just ate everything in the kitchen. And for me, it's an ongoing journey. I've been dealing with comfort eating for as long as I can remember. And something I'm reminding myself lately is that it's 2 decades in the making, and it's not going to be a week, a month, or even a year to get to a point where I have a really normal relationship with food. So it takes time, and I'm trying to be very compassionate with myself, and I wanted to just share that with people because I know I'm not the only person that feels like food has controlled so much of their life. My personal goal would be to be someone that thinks about food when they're physically hungry and doesn't when they're not. I was journaling, and it was something like, I want to be someone that thinks about food like everyone thinks about going to the bathroom or going to sleep. So when you have to go to the bathroom, your body gives you a physical cue and says, hey, I have to go to the bathroom. And then you go and it's over. And we don't think about going to the bathroom all day. We don't sit in our apartments and say, or our homes and say, God, I can't wait till the next time I have to go to the bathroom. I wonder what that bathroom experience is like. I wonder when I'll get to the bathroom after I go to the bathroom the next time. And I feel like for those of you who have been in the situation where food has been really controlling, you understand exactly what I'm saying with that. Maybe it sounds crazy to someone else, but I know for me, I think about food all the time. I think after my experience the last few months, I'm realizing more and more that the why and how we eat, the way we carry ourselves around food, the way we give food control, the way we numb ourselves, the way we get lost in a haze when we're eating, and totally can look back and have sucked down thousands of calories in minutes and be completely lost as to why. The way we do that is almost irrelevant to what we're eating at those times. And I will elaborate on this a lot more, but I just wanted to touch on that and say that don't get so caught up on the what you're eating. I think the biggest thing that we can figure out first is to figure out the why and how we're eating, to analyze if we're eating when we're not hungry, what's going on, what's causing us to reach for, you know, in my case, I do eat really clean, so 4 bananas with a whole thing of almond butter, and yeah, it sounds like I'm eating a lot of healthy stuff, but in whatever quantity it is, it's the way I'm using the food that's the problem. So I want to kind of leave you guys with that, and we can talk a lot more about it, but focus on the way that you are eating, how your body feels, where your mind's at, where your conscious attention is when you choose to eat. And really try and pay attention, I guess, this week if you can, and to all meals, on what made you open the fridge in the first place. Because if it wasn't physical stomach hunger, then it was something else. And that means you're using food as a drug, or as a coping mechanism, or as a friend, or as love, or as whatever it is that you need for comfort. And I think a lot more people can relate to this than we talk about, and I want to be a voice for it. So we're in this journey together, and I'd love to hear feedback. So I really look forward to talking to you guys next time, and I hope this video was helpful and kind of fun and a cool starting point for wherever we're going to take this series. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.